Hello, everybody. This is your main man, Keith, here from Keith Plays PS497. Happy Sunday afternoon to all my viewers on this awesome channel. Today, this will be the season finale for Season 3. And the Steelers will be traveling to the 213 and the 310 in Southern California to LA a second time. As if you guys saw that video from earlier this season, I think it was episode 3 when we faced off against the Rams. The Steelers won that game big time, so just keep that in mind. I might have it in the link in the description. But, so we're going to go down to Inglewood, California. It's a suburb of Los Angeles. That new stadium looks really, really nice, though. SoFi Stadium. They say it's not too far from the LAX, Los Angeles International Airport. And this is like the first stadium to come to the city of Inglewood in 21 years, because the Los Angeles Lakers left the Forum in 1999 just to go to Staples Center to share with the Clippers. So without further ado, let's get right into this. Here we are at SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles, California / Inglewood, as we see the LA Chargers come out of the tunnel today to face off against the Pittsburgh Steelers. JuJu Smith-Schuster will be coming back near his hometown. He's from Long Beach, California, and he went to USC.
Today, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, this is Madden NFL 21 on EA Sports. Justin Herbert and the Los Angeles Chargers versus Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
All right, now we're ready to kick off here in Inglewood, California at SoFi Stadium. It's really nice. I love the landscape of the outside. They put palm trees out there, which makes it really unique. And we see the Los Angeles Chargers return there. And he's going to get stopped. And we see the rookie from Oregon, Justin Herbert, stepping onto the field for the first time today, play some offense. I like those light blue new uniforms. They kind of remind me of the San Diego Chargers throwbacks. And they were based in San Diego from 61 to about 4 years ago in 2016. I remember when they were called San Diego Chargers. I wish they were still in San Diego today, but I think back in 2015. Oh, we get the fumble. And TJ Watt gets the fumble recovery, and this will be LA's first turnover of the game. We see Ben Roethlisberger, who has been active with the Pittsburgh Steelers since 2004, won 2 Super Bowls, steps onto the field for the first time in this episode today. 1st and 10 now from the 40-yard line. And Jalen Samuels just gets one rush there. 2nd down and 10 now. We're at the 40-yard line. I'm thinking my receiver will possibly be Eric Ebron this time around. And it will be. And I'm going to I go out of bounds there at the 15, 1 for 1 for Ben Roethlisberger. In our previous episodes, the winning team's QB had a perfect passer rating of 158.3. So let's hope Ben Roethlisberger gets a perfect passer rating and JuJu Smith-Schuster gets the first touchdown of the game. The Long Beach native gets it into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers, as they will now lead to 7-0 here in Inglewood, California. All right, now it's 1st down and 10 from the 47, and we're ready to play some blitz here on defense. Justin Herbert is looking forward to his first touchdown of the game here. We got Austin Ekler, the running back, gains about a couple yards, maybe 3 or so. And it's now 2nd and 2 from the 39. And he gets stopped there by TJ Watt, who recovered the fumble, in fact. 3rd down and 4 now for Los Angeles. I call them LA Chargers, but still they're in Los Angeles. There's 2 LA teams. Oh, and Virgil Green, he's going to run it into the end zone. He will get the first touchdown of the game for the LA Chargers. 42-yard touchdown there, and it will now be tied 7-7 here in the 2-1-3 and the 3-1-0 in Inglewood, California. All right, now JuJu Smith-Schuster is ready to return the kickoff here in SoFi Stadium. And now he's going to break a couple of tackles, and he's going to get stopped at the 42 there. And this will be first down and 10 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So, JuJu Smith-Schuster, he's a native of Long Beach, California. Played high school football in Long Beach, but went to the University of California, USC. He played for the Trojans football team. And that's where the LA Rams used to play up until this nice, gorgeous stadium was under construction. That's where their contemporary home was. And JuJu Smith-Schuster, again, pretty close to the end zone, but not quite. He is just 1 yard shy, by the way. And the first quarter is over. It is now tied 7-7. Here in Inglewood, California. I like that little scoreboard right there. It makes it kind of cool that they attached it to the roof, kind of like how the Cowboys have it at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Now James Conner gets it into the end zone. Touchdown Steelers, as it's now going to be 14-7 here in Inglewood, California, at the brand new SoFi Stadium, which opened up in July. So it's been about 3 to 4 months. So we will see you guys when we are on defense. All right, now it is kickoff time here in Inglewood, California, a suburb of Los Angeles, not too far from the LAX, Los Angeles International Airport, home of Hollywood. And JuJu Smith-Schuster, the Long Beach native, he's going to run this out. He's going to get it all the way to the end zone. Slides on in. Touchdown, Steelers, as it will now take the lead 21-14 here. 102-yard return there. And the Steelers will now lead this by 7 here in the 2-1-3 and the 3-1-0. The former home of the Los Angeles Lakers, where the Forum is located. And now they play in Staples Center along with the LA Clippers. So we're going to take a break and we'll see you guys when we are back on offense. And we do, in fact, get an interception there. Terrell Edmonds gets the INT there. This will be a first down and 10 for the Pittsburgh Steelers as LA gets its second turnover of the game here. And that will be a flag. I'm thinking it was a legal block in the back. Pass PI. It's for PI for Kaiser White. So we're going to accept because it gives us more yards. And I understand why we need, because it's an automatic first down regardless. Pass interference calls. And now Eric Ebron, he breaks a tackle, slides on in, touchdown Steelers as he now lead it. 39-yard touchdown reception. This will be, I think, his first touchdown of the game. So we'll see you guys when we are on defense. All right, now we're going to do 2nd and 10. Now we're going to blitz here on defense. We're at the 33-yard line. So now it's 2nd down and 10. And Keenan Allen gets a reception there. And it's now 28-14. The Steelers are taking the lead by halfway. Taking the lead by half. So the first half will be over in just about a minute or so. He's going to get sacked. Oh, and he's going to get stopped there at the 28. So this will now be 2nd down and 25 now for this Los Angeles Chargers offense. And keep in mind, this is the first season without Phillip Rivers. So he left to go to the Colts. He threw it deep there. Did not make nobody caught it. It's now 3rd and 25 now from the 28-yard line here in Inglewood, a suburb of LA. So now He's ready to throw. Another incomplete pass. 4th down and 25 from the 28. Can they make at least a field goal possible? Let's find out in just a few moments. And they do kick it, and it's good. So we are ready to return the kickoff. Since JuJu Smith-Schuster scored one of the touchdowns, I'm gonna sub him in for Minkah Fitzpatrick for the second half, kickoff return wise. So now this is gonna be interesting to see. All right, now it's 1st down and 10. We're at the 29 now. We got James Conner as our running back. So it's now 1st and 10 from the 29. He's going to hand the ball off. Oh, and James Conner, he's going to run this out. He's going to get stopped at the 44 there. He has 3 rushes, 38 yards, and at least a touchdown in this game. So now we got 4 seconds to go here before this half is over. And Jalen Samuels will get stopped, and this will end the first half. The Pittsburgh Steelers are leading by 11, so we will see you guys when we have the ball. All right, now we're ready to return the kickoff, but we subbed in. We're now using Minkah Fitzpatrick now because JuJu Smith-Schuster did a great job out there, and I wanted to use somebody different. And we get stopped at the 31. This will be 1st down and 10 for the Pittsburgh Steelers offense. So, as you see, we did a little bit of changes. I wanted to use some Alejandro Villanueva for some receiving there, and he catches it. 5 for 5, 145 yards and 2 touchdowns. First reception of the day for the U.S. Army veteran. He doesn't serve in the Army anymore. I think he left. I think his Army term ended about 2015. So he served at least 4 to 5 years. He first enlisted at 21 in 2010. He played college football at Army, believe it or not. And he didn't actually enlist until he was 21. So now James Conner, which I think is the average age, if I'm not mistaken, to join the... I know the minimum is 18, but most at least are 21, likely to be 21, and that is going to be an incomplete pass there, intended for JuJu Smith-Schuster. He had control of it, but then lost the ball, so we're going to throw it to Smith-Schuster, and he gets it into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers, as we now lead this 35-17. We will be leading by 18 points. So we will see you guys when we are on defense. It's a touchdown for the Steelers. Austin Ekler for the Chargers, 70-yard touchdown run there, as it will now be 35-24. And the Steelers are still leading by 11. And the LA Chargers get a 2-point safety in the 3rd quarter as they pin Ben Roethlisberger into the end zone, and they get 2 points. It's now going to be 35-26. We're still leading by 9, but we want to get as many touchdowns as we can. So we're going to have to do the free punt at the 20. So they're going to return the kickoff as we punt. Free kick at the 20. And now Desmond King gets to return this out. He's going to get stopped about the 42-yard line. So this will be 1st down and 10 for Los Angeles. For the LA Chargers. All right, now he hands the ball off to Austin Ekler, and 124 rushing yards for Ekler in this game total. I know this is the 3rd quarter and stuff, but we got to get moving if we want to play some defense. We want INTs and touchdowns, not 2-point safeties, because that will not work. Well, it can help, but usually we end up winning on 2-point safeties. Sometimes they don't really help at all, and when a team scores it, they end up losing the game because it's not that much points. So we're ready to play some defense here, and we got JuJu Smith-Schuster as our punt returner. We're still going to use Smith-Schuster as our punt returner. I meant kickoff. We were switching out Minkah Fitzpatrick. So, 1st and 10 now from the 31-yard line here in Inglewood, California. So now I'm going to try to throw it as deep as I can. He's going to throw it deep across the field to JuJu Smith-Schuster and does an incredible front flip here in his hometown. 69-yard touchdown there for Pittsburgh as they now lead it by 15. We're going to try to do a 2-point conversion, and if that counts, we're going to lead it by 17. So the Steelers are taking a fair lead. I mean, they scored first. They got that kickoff return for the touchdown there. Keep that in mind. It was both by Smith-Schuster, but now we're going to use some goal line. I like to use the goal line because it's the likelihood that you'll get it in to the end zone. Do we get it? They're going to say no. They're not. We won't make it in. It's now we're still leading by 15 here in Inglewood. So just keep that in mind. And we will see you guys when we are on defense. All right, now this is 1st down and 10 from the 28 here in Inglewood, California, at this brand new nice stadium of SoFi here in California. So it's kind of the new thing about it. That SoFi is not the only new thing here. Those new Chargers uniforms, like I mentioned. Oh, and he gets a reception there, and he loses at least 7 yards. So this is likely going to end a third quarter. Well, it's 3rd down and 17 now. And this is the end of the third quarter now. It is now 26-41. So now we got 7, 21, 3, 7, 10, 9. That's 26 because they scored a 2-point safety in the last quarter. So now it's 3rd down and 17 now. We're ready to play some defense. We want the ball. And now Herbert, he's going to scramble across the field. And he gets knocked down. Oh, Pittsburgh, they're going to have a fumble. And I'm thinking Terrell Edmonds gets a fumble recovery. And that will be a TD for the Pittsburgh Steelers as they now lead it 47-26. We're going to try another 2-point conversion here so we can take the lead even further. I know 47 minus 26 equals 21. We want to get it at least into 49-26. That was the score of Super Bowl 29 when the Niners won their last one back in January of 1995. So we will see you guys when we are on defense. All right, now Cam Hayward gets his first sack of the game here, and he has 3 tackles in total. And now the Chargers are trailing by 23. They need to get some points here if they want to take the lead over the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now Keenan Allen, the team's receiver, he's going to get stopped at the 46 there. 8 for 14, 159 yards, and at least a couple of touchdowns. I like these uniforms. I'm kind of glad that they brought back the powder blue uniforms. I mean, they've worn them a lot since the 60s. During the 70s, they shifted into the navy blue with gold. Back in 75 during the Dan Fouts era. All right, now it's 49-26 here in Inglewood, California. So about the uniforms, like I mentioned, back to the Dan Fouts uniforms. I think those are pretty cool. I wish they would bring them back as a throwback. Oh, and they lose the ball, and I'm thinking Cam Sutton is going to return this out. No one's going to stop him. He's going to slide on into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers, as we're going to take a break, and we will see you guys when we are back on offense. All right, now this is the second to last. These will be the last few seconds of the game. Incomplete pass, though. This will now lead into 3rd and 8 now for LA. as Pittsburgh is ready to hopefully take the win. And he threw it deep. 4th and 8 now. They're at the 33-yard line. So they're going to try to convert here, possibly get a touchdown. If not, we claim the ball and we claim ourselves the winners of this episode. 4th down conversion, no good. And now Pittsburgh here, we're ready to take a timeout. 8 seconds to go, we got Derek Watt on our... He loses 3 yards in his homecoming back to LA. And the Pittsburgh Steelers take the win on the road to end the season, to end season 3 here in Inglewood, California. Final score now is 56-26. We won by 30. And this is so... Pittsburgh did a very well performance today, both offensively, defensively, and special teams wise. So just keep that in mind. We'll explain more about that when we get into statistics. So I do want to say thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Please stay tuned for more content in the near later future. Peace out. There's the box scores, 7, 21, 13, 15. That's 56. So we will see you guys when we're at statistics time. All right, now the Steelers win at 56-26 in California. Total offense, 360 for LA, 285 for Pittsburgh. Rushing yards, 153. We had 256 passing yards for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh had no turnovers, I think. So they got 4 turnovers, LA. But I am thinking that 2 of the turnovers were returned for touchdowns. Maybe 3. I don't know, so we'll explain more about that in player statistics. 1 for 1 on 3rd down conversion. They were 4 for 8. 2 points, we were 1 for 2 there. We didn't make it the first time, but we did the second time. Penalties, we had none. There was a defensive pass interference call from earlier in the game. So Ben Roethlisberger had a passer rating of 158.3, 8 out of 9 there, 261 yards, 4 touchdowns, no INTs. Justin Herbert had 95.6 passer rating, 15 out of 26 there, 224 yards, 2 passing touchdowns, and 1 INT on the day. Austin Ekler had 13 carries, 122 yards, 1 touchdown, 4 broken tackles. James Conner had 4 carries for 40 yards and a TD. Derek Watt had 1 carry and -3 yards. So Keenan Allen had 5 receptions, 105 yards, and 1 touchdown on the day. JuJu Smith-Schuster, I think he has the most yards out of any team. 4 receptions, 164 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Virgil Green had 4 receptions, 88 yards. That's his jersey number, by the way, and 1 TD. I think he scored the first touchdown. Eric Ebron had 2 receptions, 63 yards, and a TD. Alejandro Villanueva, 2 receptions, 34 yards, and no touchdown whatsoever. Let's see how many sacks. Uchenna Nwawu had 1 sack, along with Cam Hayward and TJ Watt. Let's see how many INTs there were. Terrell Edmonds got 1 INT. Fumble recoveries, Sutton, Watt, Edmonds, both got. And Uchenna Nwawu got the 2-point safety. And I was right, 2 out of the 4 turnovers were returned for touchdown. Sutton with that fumble for the touchdown, and Terrell Edmonds with that fumble recovery for the touchdown. That wraps it up, everybody. I hope you guys had a great season with this. We'll show you the first episode of Season 4 matchup in just a bit. And this will be the first episode of Season 4. It will air later today, and it will be the Los Angeles Chargers traveling to Florida to battle off against the Jacksonville Jaguars. That wraps it up, everybody. See you guys soon. Peace out. Have a great Sunday, everybody.